Lovely to be here. I'm Morgan. I'm from Wales. Hey, you're Welshie? Where are you from?
The island.
Ah, shithole. In one. Oh, that was a short game. Shithole. That's the bit you remembered. Oh, shithole. I come from Merthyr Tydfil, so I can talk drunk to you. It's unashamedly bonkers, the Welsh families. If I could sum up how bonkers it is, last summer my grandfather got remarried and there was a 40-year age gap. 40 years! Oh look, London, I know I'm not from around here. Is this the most normal fucking thing you guys have heard? So all of you looking at me going, and? Not one of you blinked. You know, oh, go to London, Morgan. People say, go to London, they all shag people their own age. No, you don't. What's going on here? 40 years, that's minging, isn't it? He's 70, she's 110. Grandfather, he's knocking on now, and we don't know, he's got to that age, we don't know whether to categorise his behaviour as senile or kinky. I know it sounds odd, I'll give you an example. We walked into the kitchen the other day, and he was just staring blankly into the fridge while masturbating. Yeah. He just took one look at us and said, what I come in here for? Oh, come on guys, it's Thursday night, Grandad cheers, we're all on board, are we? But you got when you get your chances, man. This is the thing. You got to talk about mental health. It's 2019. You got to talk. Yeah, it's 19. You got to talk about mental health. Like I was in on a Saturday night watching a documentary on Alzheimer's with my mother because my life is fucking peaking. And when you get your chances, you got to take them. Like when my mother turns to me, you got to take this chance. My mother turns to me. She goes, Morgan, if I start forgetting big things like that, massive things like that, please, please, just smother me. I was like, Mum, who said that last week? I miss her. And oh, she's fine. But I do come to Bristol, London, because I used to live in Hackney very briefly. I live in Bristol now, and it's a very similar vibe. You know what I mean? It's a town of hard drugs and veganism. Yes, please! You know, it's essentially hard drugs and veganism. Essentially, it's got the gear to give you a hangover, but not the food to bloody cure it. No one's ever woken up going, I feel awful. Anyone got any falafel? Any hummus? Any hummus? I'll Uber eat jackfruit. I'll take jackfruit. Anything. But this is the thing. I'm from Wales. We don't have vegans in Wales. The nearest thing we have is sheep. We see what you do to those.